Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you had a good week last week and all that jazz. Thanks for tuning into the Monday Grind, kicking your week off with some extreme music. We got 5 bands to give a spin today, 5 absolute blasters as well. Some real nice energy in there today. Just want to give a quick shout out to our good friends Mudpit Mabel. They sent this t-shirt and CD and some badges and stuff all the way over from Canada, which is super dope. I love it when bands send stuff over for me, and I always keep it in a nice little safe with all the other stuff that I've been sent as well. So thanks again for that. Very, very cool. I'm going to kick off with a dope band, Unborn Suffer, I Order to Kill. Here we go. Hear that bass? Cool lyrics. Yeah, man, that's how you kick off a Monday Grind over here. Super dope. What I really liked about this one is the mix and the overall sound. It was analog, it was old school sounding, it's kind of tapey sounding, but also had a nice clarity and almost kind of that digital edge in that you can hear every member of the band, and it doesn't sound muffled and things like that. So it really got the best of both worlds there, kind of a modernness that you could hear everyone, but an old school sound to it. Great. This is a cool video of GUMMO Live. We love these guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks on there if you want to check them out. I'm going to check out the first one today. Here we go.
Ça va mieux du coup? Time destroys everything.
Great recording. Good. Stop it there, but if there's some more stuff you want to go and check that out. Man, these guys are super dope. What an amazing recording on a live show as well. That's pretty much ready to go straight on an album. But I really like as well when we get to see these live videos that we get to see bands, unordinary bands like these guys with no bassist, and to see how they get around that in the live setting. I'm always interested to know how these guys do that. They do it by using a big 8-string guitar by the looks of things, with a bunch of effects on there. Sound like there was some octaving going on as well on the guitar, and some other bits and bobs going on. So that's how he fills out the sound in the live setting when you haven't got a bass player, because it's something you got to think about. How do you fill out that low end and give the performance to the low end that it needs? Really dope. Great performance from everyone in the band as well. So there you go. This is our friends Haggus with Malignant Boomer. Here we go. effect on the vocal. That's all he needed. Great DIY video. Love to see it from bands like this. Super dope. Great track as well. Nice one. This is our friends AUTOTOMY, and they've got a Pancreatic drip. Here we go.
Wake up in a panic with a throbbing gut. Pancreatic drip, eternal rust. Toxic memories and anguish flow. Screaming to the void, out the window. Walk up in a surface necrosis. Slipping through my veins, just no less Moses. It just the torment from a glass vial. Drowning in my own flesh, the pile. Read. Tortured, drip by drip. Serial breed, poison world. Acid rain, never enough fibers all inside of my shell. Writhing in agony from a private hole. Journey of 1,000 millions of furies. Swimming states feeding on the guilt of many. Spilling out from a dark infested organ. The eternal movers, terrible and strong. To whom revenge, towards the time belong. We have from this agony.
Great one. Loads of different edges coming into this one. Some blackness there at the end and some deathy kind of black. Really, really nice. And again, I wanted to say another cool little DIY video from this band. They didn't have to do that. They could have just put nothing out, you know, like most bands do. They could have just put out a lyric video or even just, you know, free clips from Pexels and things like that, which there were a few of those in there anyway. But no, they went out their way to make a cool little video in the bathtub and do some green screening and all that kind of stuff and editing in there. And I really, really appreciate that these underground bands that haven't got many listeners, they only got 50 subscribers and 20 views, you know, they're going out their way to put that effort in for the few people that do actually check their videos out. But I absolutely love it. I love to see it. It's really, really cool. These are a good band, WithoutMind. They're going to finish us off today with Interstellar, Immorality. We've had some good names as well today. This is a lyric video. Here we go.
Take it, God, what's the matter? Holding God's for me, with the feel quite the same again.
Dope lyrics, really, really cool. It's funny, I was actually watching some where the origins of humans came from and the movement out of Africa and stuff videos last night. They didn't actually mention any of the interstellar immortality and the aliens fucking all the different animals and ended up with monkeys. I must have missed that bit. But there you go. That's apparently how it ended up. Very, very cool. And again, another great DIY video to go with it. And I think that's going to be what I'm going to mention, particularly today, that bands like this, underground bands with not that many listeners, niche cult kind of music, are still putting in the effort to do really, really cool animated videos, DIY stuff, filming it themselves, thinking up ideas for what they could actually do for a video, because that's a whole different side of creativity and, putting stuff out there as well as making the music. It's an audio visual thing at that point, and that's why I love to do the videos as well on this channel, because I grew up watching MTV and checking, most of the music I listened to as a kid had a video to go with it as well, and I loved watching the videos, and I think the videos just escalate the music when it's a cool one to somewhere it goes without just on its own as the music. It's really, really cool. And when underground bands like this are putting in the effort and uploading them to YouTube and wanting to share them with the world and stuff like that, I absolutely friggin' love it, because we can do an MTV but for underground bands as well, and not just show album sleeves or not have anything to show and just listen to the music. I really, really love that we get a visual side to this show as well as checking out the ridiculous blast beats. So there you go. Really, really enjoyed these 5 bands today. I hope you have as well. Nice energy to kick off the week. Just pure grinding out, no messing about this week. That's it from me. We've got another band coming up on Wednesday. A really cool band, pure hardcore. So if you like hardcore, proper hardcore, then come back for that, because we've got a real nice band for you on Wednesday. Other than that, we'll see you next Monday for the Monday grind. Hope you have a good week, guys. Cheers. Bye.